In this video, I'm going to show you convincing evidence for the existence of extrasensory communication, the ability to communicate with other people without using the normal physical senses. Science tells us that this is impossible, but I want to show you some powerful evidence that challenges this belief. You will see the results of 3 experiments that I have conducted with my wife Claire. The data was recorded on a smartphone app that I developed for the research. It displays our 2 heart rates as they rise and fall with time, responding to our breathing patterns and emotions. The first experiment was recorded in the same room. I'm now going to ask Claire to turn around so she can't see me, and I'm going to stop speaking so my voice doesn't affect her heart rate. What you are looking at here is a display from the synchronisation app showing our heart rates changing in real time. Mine is in blue and Claire's is in red. I am now focusing my attention on Claire and feeling my love, appreciation and gratitude for her. I'm also deliberately changing my breathing pattern so it is deeper and longer than normal. Notice how my heart rate rises on the in-breath and falls on the out-breath. You can see that Claire's heart rate is beginning to synchronise with mine, suggesting that her breathing is also synchronising. I promise you that I'm not following her heart rate changes here. I'm driving her heart rate through my focused breath and attention. We know from research that this smooth rising and falling pattern is associated with the experience of love. So it seems that my love for her is being communicated to her in some way. To show that the first synchronisation was not a coincidence, I have distracted myself from Claire. Gradually, my breathing pattern subsides along with Claire's. Then I focus again on her and return to my more distinct breathing pattern. Once again, Claire's heart rate responds. Here is the whole session showing the 2 periods of focus. Notice the synchronisation of heart rate patterns related to the breathing, but also the way our average heart rates rise and fall together. You may be thinking there's another explanation for the synchronisation that I've just shown you. Perhaps Claire is hearing my breathing patterns changing and responding unconsciously. To show you that this is not the case, I'm going to ask Claire to turn around now and leave the room and go into a hallway next door. She's going to open the door and then close it behind her so she can't hear me or see me. Now we're going to repeat the demonstration in separate rooms. As in the first demonstration, the pink bar shows when I'm focusing my love on Claire and at the same time adjusting my breathing pattern that you can see in blue. As I speed up the video, you can see Claire's heart rate rising as I focus on her and then falling again as I distract myself. I then focus again on Claire and you can see her breathing is synchronising with my own. I end the demonstration with one more short period of focus. This is the data for the whole session and shows that I was influencing Claire's heart rate in another room, even though we could not hear or see each other. We have carried out many experiments like this between neighbouring rooms and seen similar synchronisation. We have also carried out experiments at larger distances of separation to be absolutely sure that we are not picking up some subtle sensory cues from each other or from the environment. Here is an example where my wife and I were separated by 318 miles. I was located in Edinburgh, Scotland, and my wife stayed at home in Essex, southern England. We simultaneously recorded our heart rates into 2 laptops for 20 minutes as we felt love for each other. No communication devices were operational during the experiment. My changing heart rate is shown in blue and Claire's in red. Once again, you can see that our heart rate patterns are synchronizing despite being separated by hundreds of miles and without any conventional sensory information. If we look in detail at the data, we see something even more surprising. Our breathing patterns were also synchronizing. We have seen these effects over and over again at a range of distances of separation and with different experimental pairs, and concluded that extrasensory communication and information transfer is robust and easily measured human ability. There is currently no scientific explanation for such a non-local communication phenomenon. Confirmation of our results would have profound implications for the understanding of psychology, human communications, and the nature of consciousness. We are therefore offering our data in good faith to the scientific community because we need some open-minded researchers to replicate our experiments and explain a possible mechanism for any observed synchronization. Please contact me through our website if you'd like to get involved.